Hello and welcome, I am Carynx and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. In this episode, we come to an end of the undead settlement. It's been a long time coming in between all of the co-op and other things that I've been doing. Right. We want to go back to... the dilapidated bridge should be fine. Before we get to the boss fight at the end of this area, there's one more thing that we need to be doing. And that thing will lead us back into the sewers. So many salmon signs. Yeah, we have the grave key, which is why we're going back into the sewers. Can I get your attention? Make it easier for me to land a jumping attack on you. The rats are a lot less of a pain than they were in the first game. I say that especially since we now got done with the depths and went into Blighttown on the co-op playthrough I'm doing with a few friends. Well, and so are skeletons, which you're also going to run into in just a moment. But first, I'm going to take this wonderful loincloth over this way. And that's the statue of Velka as well, which pretty much lets you absolve sin and undo your hollowing, temporarily anyway. I think this solution is the one, yeah. No. I won't accumulate my hollowing after all. I still need a 3 level ups from Yol. Ooh, item. Now we have 2 halberds. Yes, skeleton heads. They don't take much of a beating though. Simple enough. You guys fell down here. It's rather inconvenient. Kinda need to get your attention though. Okay, how about we try fire bombs instead? It almost killed you. Yeah, the skeletons aren't that big of a deal, but I really don't want them in combination with you, you know. Oh, I really misjudged the range on that weapon just now. Down you go. That was the last of them. Yeah, that's a good message actually. Oh hello, you fell down here as well. I was like, did it just aggro through me from above? But no, she fell down here as well. Wow. For all the times that I've played this game, I'm pretty sure that's the first time it happened to me that all three of these guys fell down here. It's just missing the dog. He didn't make it down. Heavy gem. Alright, I should see that I can aggro you right away. You seem to be a little confused, sir. Gonna get my weapon by Fred and just get the item. Didn't jump down. Okay, that's a case of broken AI. What did that say? Yeah. Usually comes jumping down you when you grab the items. But I guess someone broke his AI just now. We triggered him before he was ready for his big act. Blessed shield. Yeah, the rat. I don't fear rats. Okay, I'm just going to get staggered if I keep trying to do this. Did one rat just drop an item? Well, here's another thing that hasn't happened to me up until now. Never had a rat drop an item before. I know you could farm them for humanities back in the first game. Not the most reliable method either, but you know. What can you do? And here we are. Arena. That's mean.
Who is there? Is someone there? Anyone? Oh, please. Whoever you are, touch me. The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh. Little creatures. They never stop biting. So please, hold out your hand and touch me. Oh, yes, there you are. So close indeed. Then I am not entirely alone just yet.
Yet.
Praise the merciful gods above. Oh, forgive me. I am Irina of Carynx. I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper. Your touch has freed me from the darkness. You are a champion, then. I am weak and unfit to tend the flames. But if it would not trouble you, might I enter into your service instead?
A champion of Ash we are. Of course we shall accept the arena into our service.
Oh, thank you, sweet champion. I shall take my vows. I, Irina of Carynx, solemnly swear to serve you.
And poof, she goes off the Firelink Shrine. That was perfect. The message. Champion. Right, well, Egan has gone and rescued her.
You've gone and rescued her, have you?
I've gone and rescued her.
How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are beyond help. Yeah. Very well. I'm sick of looking after her at any rate. I am Egon, a knight of Carynx. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long. What's the matter? My terms are very simple. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long.
I will remember. Just looking at my character model right now, beyond the black spotches from combat, is there any change at all to the model already for even only having a single point of hollowing? I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like there is a very slight change. Well, it doesn't really matter. I've got bigger things to worry about for now. Not entirely what I intended to do, but whatever. Let's stack at you, really. I just saw this one guy run around like a headless chicken. Where are you trying to go? Right, well, carry on, sir. Don't you mind me. Ooh, I thought I could catch him. Okay, easy there. Overestimating my staggering abilities a bit. Oh hey, finally I've taken note of me, have you? You stay put. I'm going back to the dilapidated bridge to get myself rested up, and then we're gonna go tackle the boss. Nice. There's no NPC summons available here, so I'm just gonna do it on my own. Don't think I need to summon a player for this fight. Even here there's a summon sign. How curious. At any rate, I want to get my resources back, so I'm just going to rest here for one moment. And off we go. Don't think my gear needs any optimization for this. Flamestone plate ring, that's not going to be necessary here. It's we that will be doing the fire damage, not the enemies. Oh, get out of the way. We both hit each other there. Sorry, my pronunciations are more scrambled than usually today. That just saves me from getting hit, because I'm pretty sure screwed that hit up entirely. And I love magic weapon. The serious damage buff. That is quite a serious damage buff. Early game more so than later, but still, and the point stands. Who are you, good sir? You appear to be wielding a broadsword and are dressed like Leonhard. Try, friend. Yeah, I can do this. There. It's still there. The little graphical bug. Hang on. Message. Be wary of... Is bug an actual thing you can select? Yes, it is. Perfect. Dude, what does the gold one know? Another thief. Seeing a lot of thief status at the moment, really. Right. The way we're gonna do this is we'll start clearing out some of the holes around the arena so there won't be too much of a pain in the bum when we're engaging into the boss fight proper. Mechanics wise, it's pretty simple. The attacks are slow and well telegraphed, just need to dodge them in time. Want to start by breaking the exact that's in front of the boss and then move on to the one on the side of his leg. And if we can get to it, the one on his left arm as well. Though that might have to wait until phase 2, depending on whether or not he decides to break the floor after that. And when all is said and done, pretty much all there is to the fight already. Second phase is this poopy arm going on with a grab mechanic. Not something that I'm extremely worried about right now. I switch my Pyromancy Flame back to the main hand so I can utilize some ranged fire action as well if the situation demands it. That woke you up, really? Well, alright. That was really inconvenient, but thanks for the Estus refill. Come on. And that's number 3. Fine, keep doing that. And it is done. That's how you do it. Transposing kiln. Splendid. And also Rip Hardrick. You did not survive. Electra's corpse specifically stays around for this though. Well, the entire floor gave away up above. Fine work indeed. Well now, we should get ourselves back to Filing Shrine then. Got some items to turn in, don't we? Right, the first thing to look at is the transposing kiln before I go and turn that in. Make soul transposition possible. An old transposing kiln from Cold End, crafter of stitched crystal lizard hide. Give to Ladlef, Lord of Cinder, to conduct soul transposition. This kiln can transpose twisted souls to craft special items with their concentrated essence. Deemed forbidden by those unable to make proper use of it. I'm glad to have the thing. It'll prove to be most useful to us. Especially where the 100% thing is concerned. On that note alone, I'm gonna have to do 2 to 3 cycles through the entire game to get every possible version of soul drops. No, soul transpositions rather. Anyway, Soul of the Rotted Great Wood. Ever since its establishment, all manner of curses have managed to seep into the undead settlement. The worst of them were sealed away inside a spirit tree, but eventually the curses took their toll. Again, I'm assuming the undead settlement has been quite literally a place where undead lived from the beginning. But not the living. It's my interpretation of it at least. I'm not really sure. What I do know though is that I'm going to give this transposing kiln to Ludlef now. Look what I have found, Ludlef.
Fret not, for I am a lord. Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferred to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
I wonder a bit about the entire soul thing, or the entire franchise is concerned. But I suppose you could link in a soul transposition in some distant way to necromancy, or to defiling souls. There's an ethical angle if you needed one for it to be outlawed. Just thinking though. Anyway, the Hollow Slayer Greatsword and the Alstor Spear, and those are the 2 items that we can get from the Soul of the Rotted Greatwood. And of course I'm going to go for this one just for the sake of completing the Lucatiel set. Greatsword used for a lifetime by a masked knight harbors the fears that lurk within the minds of hollows, is particularly effective against them. Bestowed to proper Mirror Knight long ago. 2-hand to execute special sword techniques. And it has the bog standard stance ability. Yeah, this weapon does bonus damage against hollows, like 20% I believe. And then we have Ward's Great Hammer or the Pontiff's Left Eye that we could be picking from Ward's Soul. And I believe the Pontiff's Left Eye will have some application with our R1 spams going forward, so I'm going to get that thing. Bewitched Ring that Pontiff Salvan bestowed upon his knights recovers HP with successive attacks. Knights who peer into the black orb are lured into battles of death, transformed into frenzied beasts. No wonder the Pontiff only provides these rings to those dispatched to foreign lands. Yeah, so this basically works similar to Karmic Justice in the first game in terms of activating it. Or comparing it to other things in this game, the Pontiff's Right Eye and the Kafir's Beacon Pyromancy.
Now, do not be away over long.
In essence, you need to land a few attacks before it begins to proc. It does have its applications. Anyway, I wonder about the Hollow Slayer Greatsword. I don't aim to use it, but do want to see the special sword techniques when two-handing it for a moment. Oh yeah, that is indeed a unique moveset. It's pretty fast too. The heavy attacks. Yeah, the heavy attacks are more traditionally like a straight sword. The Claymore has a very similar moveset to this, but it's a bit different yet. It's like literally a copy and paste of the straight sword moveset from the longsword, just with some additional pizzazz. Now the Hollow Slayer one, at least it feels to me the way the Hollow Slayer one is attacking faster. Yeah, I think it is. Just slightly, but faster nonetheless. It suffers from lesser range though, doesn't it? Not so much. What the Claymore is going for itself is that it has quite a bit of phantom range going on, but I don't think the difference is that huge. Either way, back to my trusty longsword I go. Let's go take a look if Greyrat has returned, since we've now slain a boss. How did you... Huh. Made it. That was one of the easier ones. Yes, you're back, Greyrat. Good to see you.
Oh, hello. You've come at a good time. It took some prowling, but I finally made a score. Go on, have a gander.
And a gander I shall have.
You can keep them as...
Nothing new to say though. And you two have embers. Well, I'm always fond of having more embers. Anyway, don't plan on buying any of these items right now. He has quite a few new weapons in store for us as well, including a Pontiff Knight curved sword. That's a nasty one. In PvP that is. Don't need any of the weapons he sells. Usually I would look into the Priest's Chime as well if I was using miracles at all. For the passive HP region. Can be useful if you're a phantom and the like. But I don't think I want any of the items that he's selling. Yeah, I don't think he sells the suit to set the duel. It can only be dropped from the holders in the high wall. It does have the knight set and the assassin gear now. It's kind of the closest thing to the Wanderer gear from the first game in terms of design. Yeah, I think as far as purchases are concerned, I'm fine. Don't need any of the items he has. I'd rather be leveling up.
Goodbye. And stay safe. Oh, this...
I am actually interested in buying the Divine Blessing from him. And the Embers, of course, as usual. But I think I want to prioritize leveling up for now.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's. Very well, then touch the cake nourishment.
2 or 3? 2. In that case, I'm gonna get my dex to 15 and then just need 1 point into strength. And the other 2 are gonna go into vigor, that's 35, which is as far as I'm gonna go for the first half of the Road of Sacrifices. I'm saving myself the second half for when I get to the swamp, since it's a shared area. In any case, I do suppose we are done around here. There's no point in lingering. Let us go back to the dilapidated bridge. Might as well go direct to the cliff underside. That would be faster, now that I think about it. Oh yeah, and I need to speak to Irina at some point, but we can do that next time. Miracles aren't what I'm interested in anyhow. What I am interested in now is making my way to the Road of Sacrifices. Usually I'd be fitting in a co-op session at the end of an area, but with the last video that I recorded on the weekend, I just got done with a nigh 2-hour session of doing that. That reminds me, did I even ever look around the corner here and get the one item? No, I didn't. Should be careful though. Ah, there you are. How did he hit me while blocking? Nah, got the fighter PL hood. Right, now I truly have everything that I could want. And for being +2, the weapon is already pretty strong though. I'm so used to enemies having co-op health since I was playing this in co-op so much recently. Right you are. What? Oh, damn, wrong weapon. And the Pyromancer Flame is still on the other hand. Well, it took a sweet time at least. Never can quite roll out of the third hit. Well, I can suffer that 1 bit of damage. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, thanks for your rubbish. Must be the third one I have now. I meant to dodge that, but blocking works too, I guess. It's a bit different than intended, but it works. Now, what I'm more concerned about is not things are working, but rather things not working. Because we're about to get to the burial out for the night down below. And this time around we are actually going to do the elevator skip. No, it's not the one I wanted. I'm not even going to lie. I have no idea how you're supposed to fight these knights head on. But not to worry. I won't be fighting it head on. I'm gonna make sure to get its attention, and then I will essentially lure it upstairs onto this platform here and make it drop down the elevator shaft. First things first, I need to get the thing to anchor on me though, and that's the difficult part really. Damn, that ice breath has some range. So far so good. Now you just need to get into the hole. There we go. Easier than fighting it head on, I dare say. It sometimes can get stuck in this corner here if you don't bait it out properly to follow you up the stairs, which makes it really annoying to get it back to follow you up the stairs. But the main hurdle is even getting the thing out of this room. I think there's bloodstains enough in this place though to lend credence to my strategy. Seen this weapon quite a bit in use during the co-op video as well. A lot of people have the Irithel straight sword. Straight sword bestowed upon the outer knights of the Boreal Valley. This weapon is enshrouded in frost and causes frostbite. Every outer knight one day devolves into a beast, constantly hounded by Pontiff Salvan's black eyes. Yeah, it quite literally is just a straight sword with the added benefit of having frostbite on it. Can be quite useful. Especially against enemies that are weak to frostbite, which is one of the reasons why I might want to upgrade this weapon for later on. I'm thinking along the lines of Dragonslayer armor, Lothric Castle and what have you. The kind of bosses that get easily frostbitten and then take more damage from attacks. But yeah, we're in the road of sacrifices. And again we've got in full view ahead of us Lothric Castle. Doesn't matter where you are in the game, you can always see it, even from the depths of Smoldering Lake. Still beggars belief that you can see it even from all the way down there. Okay, you take more hits than expected. You're not a one shot for me yet. Makes me want to have a +3 weapon all the more. Yeah, those Corvian preachers. All those broken stagecoaches in the area. In the general area, I mean. Anyway, I'm gonna go buff up my damage a bit here. Did it just scream? I think it did. Oh, it's screaming now. Or not. Oh yeah, he did scream. I didn't plunge attack the last one around the corner there. That's my bad. The scream causes all the Corvians in the vicinity to wake up and attack you at once. In a consolidated effort. That is not good. Yeah, just a plunge attack on him here. But I neglected to do that. Let's go and keep on going. The next one to worry about will be the big one there. Though I think I won't even be fighting him head on from the front. Instead I run straight through to the bonfire that is on the other side. Because if I guard it from this direction, I'm positive he will scream and trigger all the Corvians. I do not very much want to be in that situation. Alright, for now though, I'm gonna go down here and deal with that NPC. Oh crap, that is not very good for me. But I live. Just about. Thanks to the butcher knife. Yes, the flasks really don't do as much healing yet as I'm used to. But it won't be too much longer until I can find some more under the bone shards. Of that I am very glad. All these items. Right, well the weapon buffs... was gonna say, well the weapon buff still lasts, let's go. But this is fine too. Titanite shard. Just need one more. Come on now. Give me that +3 longsword. Yeah, but not yet. For now I'm just gonna run. And I'm gonna light this thing. Yeah, you know, I might restart it as well, just to reset the aggro state on those mobs. You'll find them a lot easier to deal with from this way. Because now the first thing I can do is take care of him before he has the chance to even scream. Good riddance. No storyteller staff, no Corvian great scythe. There's quite a lot of weapons I can drop in this particular area. Including the knife, I suppose. A knife so big it's actually a sword. Okay, I'll make my way down here now. Mind the dog. A big, pregnant, maggot-bellied dog over here. What? Did you just see that? Like leapt over me and teleported back into view. That's not appropriate dog behavior. Anyway, Braille Divine Tome, that is what I came here for. And the Morn's Ring. Marvelous. That only leaves the last one of these Corvians. This one's a red eye. I never even got to transform. Well, what's done is done, yeah? Let's carry on. That's the bridge again. It's broken here as well. Seems like the bridge got wrecked in multiple spots. Anyway, I'm gonna make sure to speak to these two before heading off, and then I will leave the episode here. Thanks for the souls. Hello, Henri.
Oh, hello. How do you do? I am Henri of Astora, unkindled like you. This is Horace, a friend and travelling companion. Are you too in search of the Lords of Cinder? We are well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the undead legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We seek the cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich. We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way.
And may the flames guide your way as well, Henri.
Oh yes, Horace. He's not very talkative. But don't think ill of him. He's an upstanding, kind-hearted knight, a fine partner for this grueling journey. Without his help, I would have cursed this onerous duty long ago.
Yes. To my knowledge, these two are former children that were under Aldrich's iron rule a long time ago, and now they've come to take their vengeance. Or meet out justice, however way you want to see it. Horace doesn't have a tongue either, as far as I'm aware. So that's the responses we get from him. But thanks for the covenant. Anything more to say, Henri? Yeah, thank you for the commentary.
We are well along the road of sacrifices. Beyond the flooded wood, we may go our step the next time we may the flames guide.
Nothing new. Oh, I really prefer the female voice actress over the male version of Henri. Who is, in case you didn't know, always the opposite gender of what the character is. Anyway, I'll leave it here, and next time I'll meet you in the Firelink Shrine for yet more item descriptions.